Hey, it's Max with High Camp. Today, I got my tarp and my hammock. I got an Everest hammock and my Aqua Quest 10x10 tarp. And I'm going to, for the first time ever, set it up in my current backyard. I've only had it up once before. So, here we go. Well, don't mind the noise in the backyard here, but I got my ridge line set up and the prefix knots in place on both ends. Well, actually, I leave them on the line, and on the other end it's just simply hooked around a tree with a carabiner. So here goes the setup. Okay, now I'm sorry about the noisy compressor, but believe it or not, it's hot enough for an air conditioner now. And there's my hammock. And I just have a couple of bungee cords hooked from the mosquito net to the ridge line on both ends, and it holds the mosquito net up. And on each tie out, I got a bungee cord hooked to the tarp to ease the strain on the tarp on each corner, and in the middle right there. So that's her. And I'll just see if I can get in it without falling out. Yeah. Kick my shoes off. Get the mosquito net up out of the way. And here I am. And get all sealed up in the mosquito net, all snug as a bug. And then if it gets windy, I can always hook the ends to the ground, keep more wind out of it. And if it gets real windy, I'm going to experiment with closing the ends off here, so I'll bring you back in a few once I try and figure that out. Okay, to close the ends off, I just brought it down to the ground and staked it one back from the corner, and that gave me enough to close the doors on both, and just put a carabiner through the tie down straps to hold it closed. Now I got that done on both ends, and here's my only problem. My hammock is just a little bit longer than the tarp on each end. Now, anybody's got any suggestions for that other than buying a 12 by 12 tarp, which I don't have the money for, I'm open to suggestions. I was just thinking about a couple of old dry bags and cut a hole in the bottom of the dry bag, stretch them over top, and that should keep the water out of the tent or off of the hammock and keep me somewhat dry. But I got it on both ends, just got it staked down. Whoops, you can't even see that. Along that edge, and they got the other end closed the same way, and we got the same problem. The hammock sticks out a bit. Of course, it sticks out a bit even without the ends closed. And I could set it up diagonally, which would give me enough to cover that, but in a high wind and rain situation, it's not going to keep me dry. It's because it's going to blow right underneath. So I am open to suggestions. Well, my friends, for what it's worth, I didn't expect it, the tarp to be so much longer. The last time not the tarp, the hammock. So I'd call this a fail, unless I could figure out a way to do that. But the last time I set it up, I did it diagonally, and it covered up the hammock. But it left a lot of open area for rain to get in if you've got to weather out a storm. So that's it. So until next time, and until you get some suggestions, this is Max with Hike Camp. Bye for now. I gotta get off my knees. This hurts.